Ezra is with us in Michigan. Hi, Ezra. How are you?
Good. How are you, Dave?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
So me and my wife have been debt-free for a couple of weeks now. We finished baby step 2 up. We're planning on finishing up baby step 3 about the end of next month, so I should have our emergency fund.
Great.
And the thing is, yeah, thank you, is that we're both pretty young. I'm 21, she's 23, and we don't really want to buy a house. I know a lot of people do baby step 3B is save for a down payment, but we really just kind of want to rent for a long time, maybe, like up to 10 years and perhaps reevaluate. But by that point, we should be able to have enough saved to pay cash for either a small house or a condo. And so we're thinking of getting a little bit nicer of an apartment. It's nothing extravagant. It's still around 25% of our take-home pay. But I was just wondering, is it that bad of an idea to not want to buy for a long time, even though technically I could get one sooner? Because we just kind of want to travel and don't really want the hassle of owning a house.
It's not it's not the end of the world. As a lifetime decision, it's not a good decision. But you're very, very young, getting started. You got plenty of time, and you're talking about buying a home probably by the time you're 30, is what you're saying, and that's fine. I don't have any issue with that. I don't want you going 2 decades without it, because the house goes up in value. And as houses go up in value, rents go up in value. So during this 10 years that you're talking about not owning a home, your rent's going to go up substantially. Because rents always increase as real estate values increase. And that's a never-ending thing. So you don't want to do that from now until 80 years old. Because the increases in the rent will hamper mathematically your ability to build wealth. But on the short term, it's not the end of the world. And there's no, people jump up and down. They get the fever, and they are all upset because you've been married for 20 minutes and hadn't bought a house. I'm not one of those. I'm with you. I'm okay if you take it easy. Take some time. Save some money. Travel. Don't want to own a house right now. Don't want to cut grass right now. Don't want to deal with that, right? I'm okay with that. But I don't think I would go much past 30 in your situation, because you're going to be able to afford, like you said, to pay cash for something by then. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's not the end of the world, but I think your 10-year number that's the edge. I wouldn't go past that. Just because past that, it's starting to hamper your ability to build wealth, because as rents rise, see, when you buy a house, your rent doesn't go up anymore. That's it. And the value of the house is going up from then on. So you've locked in one of your biggest expense items in your budget, and it doesn't increase anymore. And that's really wonderful. So with that in mind, you may even want to do an interim step and get you a little condo where you don't have to worry about it, much like you don't have to worry about an apartment. And you could do that in a few years. But if you rent for a few years, or even don't buy for 10 years and save up and pay cash for a house before you're 30, I'm on your team. Let's do that.